the list can go on and on. But yeah, here are my top wish list for 2023. And so yeah, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. My channel is called Sheila Sparkles, and here I share, like my most loved like luxury items, like my wish list for today. So I'm gonna start off with bags because I love bags. So the first bag that I would love for 2023 is the Micro Lady or Micro D Joy from Lady, like the Lady Dior, but it's like the East West style. I'll show a photo of the bag that I like. I'm just waiting for it to come in a beautiful like orange or like pumpkin color. I really want a pop of color since I already have one in a neutral Lady Dior. I want like the mini or the micro D Joy. I think they're absolutely so cute. So I really would love one for 2023. But I haven't really been obsessing on a color just yet because I really want a pop of color rather than a neutral. Now, next on my list would be in a brand called Frame. So they do this like satin cargo pants. I'll show a picture here as well of what it looks like. I just really love the style and fit of the Frame cargo pants, and I've seen a lot of people like really have great reviews on those satin pants. And as we all know, 2023, especially in 2022 as well, last year we saw a lot of like the cargo utilitarian look. So I would love to try, this style with like a different texture, because I think playing with textures is really quite fascinating. So I would love to try the Frame cargo pants and see if it suits me. So yeah, so that would be the second on my wish list for this year. And another wish list is, again, would be a bag, and that is the highly coveted, like, yeah, the Chanel 19. So I've tried one, this specific one in Singapore, and I absolutely love it. It was in this off-white color with like silver hardware, because I know the Chanel 19 comes in like tricolors. There's like the gunmetal, the gold, and the silver chains intertwined. And I know the logo is like so out there, like, oh, Chanel. But I love it. And then once I tried it on, it actually sits really well on my body and on my frame. And I just think it's a beautiful bag. The classic flap, which is ridiculously expensive, I don't think I can ever own one. And I don't really feel like I need to own a classic flap. Like, I've tried one on, and again, this color, like a lemony, really cute color, really like a pop of color, which was nice because I love me a pop. But unfortunately, it's so fiddly. There's just so many pockets, and it just didn't really stand out. Like, it didn't like, it didn't it didn't make me palpitate. Basically, it didn't make my heart jump with like joy when I tried it on. It was just like, oh, okay, so this is the classic flap. I mean, it's fine, but I mean, it's not like I absolutely adore the bag. Now, the next would be in this category, because I've jumped into bag and then pants. So let's move on to silk shirts. I feel like silk shirts are just so timeless. I really would love a Versace like collared, silk situation, like tuck it in and just like madame, like that type of look. I really love it. I think it's quite timeless, and I could have that piece for a very long time, but unfortunately it's very expensive, and I cannot afford that silk shirt from Versace. But maybe once I've saved up some money, I definitely will. Maybe, I'm not too sure just yet. So the highest list on my priority though are those cargo pants from Frame, and also the micro D Joy would definitely be one in the highest rank and like achievable kind of thing. And the next would be another sort of, I want it, like, if I've reached this I don't know, like if I ever own this bag, I probably will cry from joy. And even I really actually want to touch one because I've seen it everywhere, but I mean, not everywhere, but I've seen it when I went to like Philippines and Singapore. And that is the Kelly, and specifically in the size Kelly in the size 25. I think it is such a gorgeous bag. It's very versatile. You know, I love me like a shoulder moment. I love me like a crook of the arm kind of situation. I think the Kelly just speaks more to me than a Birkin. I absolutely, my holy grail would be a gold on gold. So gold color, like brown color. And I'll show you a picture as well with like gold hardware. That would be in Epsom leather as well. I love that because I think Epsom is like the cheapest for the, you know, the different types of like grains, or not cheap, but you know what I'm saying. But and also like quite durable as well. So because the Togo I think is quite slouchy, and I want it to be, you know, I really want a Kelly and 25 in a sellier. So sellier is like the one that's like very structured, and the retourné is like the one that's like inside out. I'll show you a picture, but I really want a Kelly 25 in sellier in gold on gold. But I would also love, because again in Hermes, you don't really choose the bag chooses your, you know. So I would actually love the color. I love the color Jaune poussin, which is like, I thought I'm not butchering that, it's French, but it's like the yellowy color, like light, like pastel yellow color. I love that color. And also blue Brume, but again, that is just a dream bag of mine. And if I can't make it this year, then hopefully by next year I can, you know, have that bag. I would really love that. Now the next piece, sticking to Hermes, would be a Kelly belt. I would love a white Kelly belt, but I don't want to order it online anymore because just the hassle with like taxes if I have it delivered here in New Zealand. So I would rather actually go in store and purchase it. But I love the color, like nata or like white color of like the Kelly belt. I'd absolutely love a Kelly belt. So yeah, so those are my Hermes wish list. I also would love a mini Lindy. I know it's not achievable just because I know mini Lindy's are really difficult to have right now, and especially if I live in a place where there's no Hermes shop, so that is somehow impossible to achieve. But in a, you know, in a perfect world where I can have every bag in like, you know, in a heaven, like a bag heaven, I'd absolutely love a mini Lindy as well, in any color. I would say, like, I love a neutral, but I love me a pop as well, like a sakura color, like a pink sakura. That would be so beautiful. I love the mini Lindy. And yeah, that would be my Hermes wish list. Now moving on to another classification, which is again ready to wear. I would love to have any sort of, I'm just done with like fast fashion these days. I'd rather have quality rather than quantity. I really like to get more of like Wolford pieces, you know, like their bodysuits and all that. I think is perfect for like fall or like winter, since we are on the different side of the hemisphere. It is now actually fall where I live, and then winter is, you know, just around the corner. I can feel it. So it's freezing. So yeah, so definitely would love to add either this, you know, Wolford like bodysuit, or Alex NYC as well. I love that brand too. And another thing that I don't have is actually a designer boot. I don't own any designer boots because I just feel it's really difficult ordering online, because I really like the Rene Caovilla like boots. I'll show the picture here. But unfortunately, I'm so scared of ordering online now after, you know, if you haven't seen my previous video of like my designer shoe collection, I'll link it up here. But I've just been no to online shopping with shoes, because I hate returning. I'm a sucker. I hate returning things. So yeah, I don't want to be bothered with returning stuff. So unfortunately, I would just have to go to another country and try it in store, I would say. And what else? Oh, I'd love me also like I don't know the brand yet, but I'd like a collared shirt with like blue and white stripes, like, you know, like kind of nautical vibe. I saw like a girl when I was in a cafe, and then she looked so good, like with like, you know, that type of shirt, like collared, and like just, it looks so nice. And she just wore like shorts, and then it was just like quite oversized, and I would love that. Now, next piece, another ready to wear, is I would really love to own like a designer puffer jacket, specifically from Fendi. Like, I really love their designs with like jackets. And yeah, I can't like, yeah, I really want to have like even just one like Fendi puffer jacket or something, you know, during the winter, because I don't really have any designer coats as well. Well, Burberry, I was thinking of Burberry previously, but now since the creative director is new and they might change their style, I feel like, oh, should I get a Burberry trench coat? I know it's very timeless, but it's just, I want something that's extra special, if that makes sense, and that everyone has, or like, you know, if you're walking across the street, you won't see anyone with a Burberry trench coat where I live. But yeah, but I feel like it's not really my, Burberry is just not my style. I feel I'm more like a puffer jacket, like a short, you know, puffer jacket kind of style, rather than a trench coat. So yeah, that would be one ready to wear that I would absolutely love. Now for jewelry, I love me fine jewelry. I just think they're so worth it. And one of the one on my top list is actually the 5 motif alhambra onyx bracelet. I love that piece. It just, you know, I feel like it's the most carefree out of all the alhambra range, because as you know, some of them is like, oh, very high maintenance. It almost feels like a fashion jewelry, because when you know, that's why you buy, like, that's what I like real jewelry, because like I don't have to take my earrings off, you know, like I don't have to take off I'm just quite lazy. I don't like taking things off. Like my you know, my bracelet, I wear this all the time. So yeah, I just find if I'm gonna have an alhambra piece, as much as I love the greenstone malachite, that's the name, the malachite, but unfortunately it shrinks, and then oh, it's just a hassle. I felt it shouldn't be. Luxury pieces should not be that sensitive, you know. I feel like onyx is the best. But yeah, I'm still on the wait list, and I don't think I'll ever get it, because they want like a 30% deposit. But I mean, I haven't been to the shop yet, because again, I don't live where there's a Van Cleef and Arpels shop. So you know, like I don't live in a place with the shop, with the boutique, the Van Cleef and Arpels. So I'm really hesitant on getting that piece. But yeah, I would love to see it in person though, because I've been to a Van Cleef shop in Singapore, but not here in Auckland. So yeah, that's my one of the jewelry. And another piece that I think I probably will get more, just because of the price point, is like the Tiffany Co. The earrings is like a hardware. I'll show a photo, but like it's so pretty. Like I think it's quite like a statement piece. I love like big jewelries like this. Like I love me, but I love them to be of like real silver. I love mixing metals as well, so I don't mind getting it. Oops, Simba. Sorry. Oh, you silly. That's my cat. But yeah, but yeah, I just love, I love when pieces are just genuine or like real, and you know, if I get it wet, then it won't shrink, or it won't. Yeah, so I would love the silver version, because the gold is really very very expensive, like 5 to 6 times in price. So I would love the Tiffany hardware earrings and silver. So yeah, that sums my wish list for 2023. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and please do like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos, because it really gives me the motivation to, you know, upload and like do all these videos. And I'm quite girly, so if you want like a different, you know, I'm like, I wouldn't think I'm edgy. I'm more like a girly type of, like, you know, like girls. Yeah, what am I saying? But anyway, if you have any comments down below, what do you think is your wish list for 2023? And yeah, I will see you on my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye, guys.